Commissioner is now saying about the incident. Dan Manarino is in the Soundview section with the story. Dan?
And Jody, 8-year-old Armando Vigo was shot inside this bodega Tuesday night by a punk driving by on a bike. And while police still look for that gunman, Police Commissioner Ray Kelly said today the shooting was a, quote, unacceptable reality, and that this, in one of the city's worst neighborhoods, the only way to fight back is the controversial stop and frisk policy. His words came in the issue of the Daily News, and hours after this was published, we came up here to find out how people here feel about stop and frisk.
Happy life.
Those are Pete Doyd's words to describe the violence here in Soundview as he stood right outside the bodega where Tuesday's shooting happened.
They stopped me in my building coming out my apartment.
He's lived here for 40 years and isn't pleased with the stop and frisk policy and thinks Kelly's words in today's Daily News are, well, poor ones.
He's a kid. He's using it as an excuse. It's an excuse to stop and frisk for an 8-year-old kid. Come on, man. I got nothing to do with it.
Kelly talked about this area being a poor neighborhood and how that was a contributing factor. So I took a drive around Soundview today. I found police reward signs posted almost everywhere, and this, a memorial for a girl named Jessica who was shot back in 2007.
Hell does exist here.
He would know. He's lived here 34 years and says he's seen it all, from drugs to his own friends dying.
It's a poor community. It's full of diseases. It's full of a whole bunch of illegal stuff.
Which is why, back at the scene of the shooting, Jonathan Vale says he had 7 security cameras installed just a month ago. Those cameras are the ones that caught this all on tape.
Because the neighborhood is tight bad with the people that runs around. They got bad ideas. They think because we from the projects, they got to act like they from the ghetto.
I lived here 25 years, and then it was good, but now I am nervous.
Jessie Tucker is raising 3 kids here. She won't leave at night, which is why she's getting on this bus to go home now. As for the stop and frisk idea,
as much as they try to do now, it hasn't worked. So I think maybe they should come up with something maybe a little bit more.
And while you see 2 cops posted outside the bodega right now, residents here in the Soundview section say they want to see more cops on the street before a shooting happens, not just after. By the way, many of the folks we spoke to said they would move out of this area if they could, but they simply can't afford it. We're live in the Soundview section of the Bronx. I'm Dan Manarino, Pix 11 News. Jody?
Thank you, Dan. Residents of